Hey, it's Bill. Well, 5 for 8 yesterday. Not my greatest day. 21 for 28 overall. And I lost out on the bet due to Jeff Smith losing. But here's my bets for today and my predictions. All right, before we get into predictions for today, I'll get into yesterday's games. Again, a little bit better than I expected in the morning session, but Razma beat Prakash Jiwa 3-1. Again, I thought Prakash Jiwa played really, really well, to be honest. Last time I saw him wasn't as good. Razma just was able to ping a big shot when required and was able to take that one 3-1. Karol Sedlacek over Raymond Smith 3-0. Wow, that was a big shocker, although, you know, the crazy thing is it was just Raymond Smith not hitting doubles. And that was his thing, hitting doubles. I think he went 25%, so that ruined my, I was out of my now 18 parlay, but Karol Sedlacek won. Luke Woodhouse beat Vladimir Olachenko, or whatever his name is, I guess first Ukrainian player. It wasn't a very good game, 3-0. And then Damon Hedda smoked Adrian Lewis. So can we stop? Hey, just a question, please, for my... Adrian Lewis isn't a good player, okay, everybody? He's not. Can we stop this? Oh, he's making a comeback. You know how many times I heard that about Glenn Durrant? How many times I heard that for Andy Hamilton before that? Justin Pipe before that? Can you stop? Adrian Lewis is what Adrian Lewis is. He's not a top 32 dart player. By the way, the scoreboard says so. Anyways, let's get into the afternoon games. Again, I thought the afternoon games were fantastic, to be honest with you, although not very good for Canadians, let's be honest. Mike DeDecker beat Jeff Smith 3-1. And again, could have gone Jeff Smith's way. Had a dart to get it to the third set or the fifth set, and I think he would have took it. The momentum was on his side. Just wired it. Mike DeDecker took it out. Tough loss for Jeff Smith. That's probably his tour card there. But Mike DeDecker wins 3-1. Scott Williams, Ryan Joyce. Whoa, 100. The first time we've seen 100 averages, and the best average was Ryan Joyce, and he lost. Ryan Joyce played outstanding. Scott Williams played outstanding. Very great. It was just a great match to watch. Again, another one I thought if Joyce would have took that last set, he would have had it. But anyways, Scott Williams won 3-1. Matt Campbell, Danny Baggish was a bit of a letdown for me. Same thing happened. Danny Baggish, what was his final? I should get the actual stats before I start yipping and yapping, but 45% on the doubles, 9 for 20. Campbell, 5 for 18. That's your difference. Campbell was down to the double and missed. Very disappointing because I think Campbell's the better player, and I think Danny Baggish, great for him. I think he got a good round for, or a good draw against Mervyn King, but again, the better player lost in that one. But Danny Baggish won, and he won pretty handily 3-0. And then Nathan Asmo, Boris Kirschmar, another just hit a double. Boris Kirschmar, 25%. You know, you ain't living in the world, so I don't care who you are. You ain't living in the World Championship game against the seed with a 25% double rate. That's what cost him. He had 15 140s. But don't matter if you don't hit a double. So let's get on to the games for today. I'll give you my bet as well. First game up, Andrew Gilding, Robert Owen. Andrew Gilding's a bit of a slow player, but he's played really well on the floor. But lately, he's been terrible. Probably more TV events, but just isn't able to get over the line. And even in the floor tournaments, the last four floor tournaments, he wasn't very good. So, but Robert Owen, decent player. Seen him on he used to be on the PDC tour. I think he was a UK semi-finalist, UK Open semi-finalist. Stacks his darts. The darts kind of go in different way, a different angle. I think it'll be a good game. It won't be easy to watch, but it'll be a good game. Andrew Gilding with this one 3-1. And then the mullet, Danny Jansen, against a guy I've never heard of before, Paulo Nabrita. So if I've never heard of you before, it's been pretty consistent through the tournament. If I haven't heard before, you lose 3-0. 3-0. Neil Zonneveld, Louis Williams could be a good one. Two young players. Zonneveld's really methodical, and Williams is fast and hits a lot of 180s. Again, it's going to come down to the doubles. If you take a look at the stats for the year, Zonnevel dominates him. So I'll take Zonnevel to win 3-2. And then Josie D'Souza, Simon Whitlock. For some reason, I'm not really interested in watching this one. I'll be honest. I don't know what it is. Okay. It's like I've seen it before. I've seen the same nonsense before. It's going to go down to the end. There's going to be lots of missed doubles. There's going to be a couple miscounts. I'll take D'Souza to win this one 3-2. Next one up, Gert Nenches against Leonard Gates. Leonard Gates can't count, so I'll give it to Gert Nenches 3-1. Actually, not only can Leonard Gates not count, he makes D'Souza look good. He makes Clayton look like a brilliant man. It's unbelievable how bad he is at counting. He's going to cost himself at least a couple legs. And Nenches will win 3-1. Richie Edhouse against the Canadian David Cameron. I want to go David Cameron as a Canadian. And you've seen how the Canadians have done so far. Terrible. So make it 0-3, I guess. Richie Edhouse won this one 3-2. I'm going to go a little bit off the board on the next one. Steve Beaton against Danny Von Tripp. Well, I'd love to see Steve Beaton win, and it doesn't matter who wins this game. They're going to get smoked in the next round. But Danny Von Tripp, I think, has been playing really, really well. He's got some momentum. Take a look at his last couple tours, or tour cards, plus his Modus online series. I think he's going to win. So I'm going to take Danny Von Tripp to win 3-2. And Gerwin Price against Luke Woodhouse. Now, I think this game's going to be a little bit closer than what people expect. I think Luke Woodhouse will give Price a game. At the end of the day, Luke Woodhouse just will do something, get on himself, he'll start throwing darts quick. He gets very frustrated very quickly. Price is the kind of player who's going to frustrate you. Big cheers. It's going to get on your case. Luke Woodhouse, if you could dream up a seed opponent, I guarantee Price isn't the seed he wanted. But Price will win 3-1. All right, so my picks today: Gilding 3-1 over Owen, Jansen 3-0 over Nebrida, Zonnevel 3-2 over Williams, D'Souza to beat Whitlock 3-2, Nenches 3-1 over Gates, Edhouse 3-2 over Cameron, Danny Von Tripp 3-2 over Steve Beaton, and Gerwin Price 3-1 over Woodhouse. Looked at the prices for bets, and I'm going with two young Dutch players that will double my money. So I couldn't believe they doubled my money. But Danny Jansen to beat Paulo Nebrida, a guy I've never heard of, getting plus 300 on that. And then Gert Nenches to beat Leonard Gates, who can't count. So I'm getting a player I've never heard of before. I get to beat, or my bet will beat him. And Leonard Gates can't count. So Gert Nenches, Jenny Jansen doubles my money. And I'm going to pick those two in a two-team parlay. Hope everyone does well. Cheers. Bye.